How's it going, guys? Hank here, right back at you with another short video on the Review and Preview Sports YouTube channel. And folks, as always, please don't forget to follow us on all of our social medias. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Review and Preview Sports. And of course, please not to forget to hit that big red button down below. Give us a like, give us a comment. We want to hear from you guys. So this topic that I will be discussing is Ryan McDonagh getting traded to the Nashville Predators for Grant Mismash and Felipe Myers. Now, obviously, when talking about the trade, I'm mostly going to be focusing on Ryan McDonagh because he is really the one player of note in this trade. So what does this mean for the Nashville Predators? I certainly think that it does make them a better team. You have him to a defensive core that already features the likes of, including but not limited to, Roman Josi, Dante Fabro, and Matthias Ekholm. Now, obviously, there will be some question marks regarding this trade because of the contract that he has and where it could very well hurt the Predators down the line. But with that being said, the Nashville Predators are gaining a player who is one of the better shutdown defensemen in the NHL, and I'm sure UC Saros is probably very ecstatic about getting him in that trade. However, let's also look at this from the Tampa Bay Lightning perspective. The Lightning obviously have had some tough decisions to make this offseason with regards to their salary cap and trying to retain some of their young core that was a part of their back-to-back Stanley Cup championships. So with this trade, this means that the Tampa Bay Lightning have essentially freed up $6 million in cap relief by getting rid of Ryan McDonagh. And with the guys they got in return, it looks like Felipe Myers will probably be bought out. So I think that's probably going to be a little bit more money that you freed up to try to keep the likes of Jan Rutta and Andre Palat. So in that sense, I think it's a good deal for the Tampa Bay Lightning. However, the downside is you're also losing a player who was a big part of your Stanley Cup championships, and he was one of the best defensive he was part of one of the best defensive pairings they had during that cup run. And not to mention, he was also a locker room leader with that team. So in other words, whoever replaces him will have some big shoes to fill for the Tampa Bay Lightning. But nonetheless, I think this trade can be a win for both sides. So all in all, I think it definitely works out. I think the Preds are definitely a better team, and I think the Lightning will have a good chance of keeping some more players from their core. But anyways, that'll pretty much wrap it up for this topic of discussion. Folks, as always, don't forget to follow us on all of our social medias. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And of course, please don't forget to hit that big red button down below. Give us a like and tell us what you think about this trade. Do you think the Lightning were better off letting Ryan McDonagh and his contract go? Do you think the Predators came out the better team in this? Do you think the Lightning are going to be able to keep some of their young core? We would love to hear from you guys, but until next time, I'm Hank and Dictor, and I will see you guys later for another future video.